YouTube, what is up with y'all today? Tonight, this sneaker talk is on basically on sneaker events. I feel like people be picking on SneakerCon, but I think it's also other sneaker events too. SneakerCon is just the big one to us in our sneaker community, you know what I mean? That's kind of like our Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Like that's the event that's a big deal. Like, you know, like Comic-Con, you know, you dress all up and, you know, you Iron Man and all that stuff and all that other crap. But so just sneaker events in general, it is no diss towards those events or those people that run those events or whatever. I know they can't help the sneaker climate or whatever like that. But this talk video is why it's basically pointless for real sneakerhead. Well, maybe I shouldn't say real sneakerhead, but it's basically pointless for a sneakerhead to go to a sneaker event. Now, if you go in there to see, like, you know, sneaker YouTubers in person, that's different. If you go in there to, like, just to see what the experience is like, that's different. Depending on which event it is, it could be SneakerCon, ComplexCon, or whatever. I still want to try ComplexCon just to see what it is, just to see the event and experience that. So I might try to shoot for that in 2019. Yeah, so I already know what SneakerCon was like over here. It was okay, you know, but I was just like, you know, seeing the way, and that was just in 2016. So like after seeing the way that kind of went, I know it's really gonna be hyped up now, like as far as like resellers and selling and stuff like that. But honestly, if you're not looking for a Jordan or a Yeezy, like it's basically pointless to go to the SneakerCon. You know what I mean? Like that might be the only reason to even go to a SneakerCon. But at the same time, as far as being a sneaker head or a sneaker collector, whatever you want to call yourself, but a person that's actually into kicks versus a civilian, a non-sneaker head, it's pointless to go to a sneaker event because they're overcharging. Okay, you got a bunch of resellers there overcharging for a kick that you can get on StockX for less than what they're charging, and you don't even got to leave your house. So who is these events really for? Maybe regular people just want to know what's going on around their city, and they just like to crash events, and they're like, hey, yeah, that sneaker thing, and I'm not even, you know, and they might not even be the biggest sneaker person, but they just want to go just to see what it's like and all that, and they might buy some exclusive kicks, or maybe it might be somebody that want to buy some kicks for their brother, mother, or whatever, you know what I mean, a girlfriend, boyfriend, and that's probably their only chance because they don't know about StockX. And you don't know what you don't know until you find out, or to someone actually tell you, like, or they might not even know that a sneaker app even exists. People still under the connotation that Yeezy sneakers are super crazy expensive. Like, and I'm talking about like regular people, because when you mention it in the general public, like they know he has a sneaker, but they don't know how it look all like that. So it's like, if I say, yeah, if I go up to a random younger guy or whatever that look like he's not really into kicks or whatever, or he don't even probably even got to be a younger guy, but a more older, you know what I mean? Somebody that's not even, they got a family. Oh, this what a Kanye shoe look like? Oh, ain't those like $3 grand? Like, people already have that in their head already. That, so if somebody think that this is $3 grand, and well, let's just say for the sake of this discussion, for the sake of this discussion, that parent, that father, he wants to see his son happy. He wants to see his 16, 17-year-old son with some Yeezys. His, you know, he been wanting them so bad. He been wanting them blah, blah, blah. He been wanting them real bad. So the father say, hey, we gonna go to SneakerCon and we gonna see or whatever, blah, 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 about getting you these Yeezys so you can be cool in school, blah, 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 you know, whatever, right? Now, I'm gonna just already tell you, back in the days, dude, my people wasn't spending like over $100 really all like that for me as far as like kicks go. You know what I mean? It was like, if I seen the East Bay magazine, hopefully they better have it at the local Foot Locker or something like that, because if it wasn't there and it was sold out, that was basically it. But now, since we got the internet and stuff, and I'm not that old, dude, so like I feel like I'm the last generation that played outside. But anyway, So, you know, you got the internet and stuff now to kind of like gauge to see what stuff is, and if something is out at that place, you can go get it from this place, even on the internet. Y'all already know this though. But anyway, so let's say, yeah, he's at SneakerCon. They like, yeah, these for Yeezys for $1,000. And me and you both know, you that's watching this, we sneaker people, you know, like I know, these is not going for no damn $1,000 right now. So, or 700 or 800 or whatever they want to, 600, just to hit you over the head. We gonna pull out that phone at StockX and see what the current prices is, at least get the current rates if you don't know it already by heart or whatever. You might say, you know, me and you might easily counter this like, what? I ain't paying no damn $800 for this. You crazy? Like, yeah, like 300 retail or something like that. You'd be lucky if you get that because the price has dropped on it. Now, I do believe these are going to rise in price and all that stuff. Now, it's different if a sneaker rises in price and they want that or whatever, right? But just for the sake of this debate, just for the sake of this talk video, these overstocked, these don't nobody know about, you know, the father don't know about no damn Yeezy supply. Maybe the son does. Maybe the son does, and maybe the son just like feel like, oh, well, you know, they sold out, so you can't get these for 300 no more. So, okay, and then maybe the son has heard about resale, but he ain't really too much want to bother with it because, I mean, at 16, 17 or something like that, you don't really got a credit card or nothing. It's hard to even get a PayPal and all that stuff. So, like, I don't know the methods these younger kids can go through now, but at least when I was 16 or 17, like, man, I literally had to wait till I was 18 to sell on eBay, for real. And that was like 05 or something. So then, they be like, oh, but we got these better ones. These even more limited. 2-3 grand. So, you know, the father bite down. He work out a deal. Okay, 2 grand. 2 grand for this. And this already restocked. Now, me and you both know that these semi-frozens have restocked. And they going for retail or a little bit under or a little bit over, depending on your size. And we just gonna say the son size in case we got any smart asses in the comments. Well, what if he wearing a 4.5? He ain't gonna wear no damn 4.5. A 16 to 17-year-old male, nah, he might wear like a 10 or a 9.5 or a 11 or something like that, or a 8 at the smallest, right? Let's just be realistic. But even still, that would be maybe even a little bit higher, since the smaller sizes go for a little bit more. And the higher sizes like 13, 14 go for a lot more too. But if he fall in a regular size bracket, 11.5, 11, 10.5 or something like that, they end up paying that price. But that just to prove my point. That like really, you know, the sneaker events is not really for sneakerheads really all like that. Again, if you're going for the experience, if you're going to just meet certain influencers, if you just want to meet people and network or whatever you want to do, okay, I understand that. Or even if you want to sell there, okay. But as far as like a sneaker head going in there to actually buy, if you ain't buying Yeezys or Jordans, and two, the Jordans, the Jordans not gonna be like, it's not gonna be stuff like, I mean, like, it gotta be like a hype Jordan, like the Travis Scott 4s, like those will be there. Like, you ain't gonna see no, like, yeah, you will see a Mocha 3 there, but that ain't gonna be the main thing. You gonna see people there with stuff that was limited. You know what I mean? So that's where this whole hype beast reselling culture all together. They come right there, and they come right there to sell. But again, I ain't knocking it, because I know some people might be falling for that, but if I could go on StockX or GOAT and get that for a less price, because see, I buy sneakers throughout the year, so it's beneficial to me to get a deal because I'm gonna buy more kicks throughout the year. It's beneficial for me to be on the Foot Locker plan, to be on the Finish Line plan, get the rewards, get the X amount of dollars off, because I buy it year round. I don't just buy kicks for like twice a year or one for school and boots just for. And wear boots for 2 years. That you know what I'm trying to say. You know, buy the 2 sneakers for a year or something like that. You going back to school kind of like thing. And it's no knock to people like that or whatever, because I was there before. But you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not like a regular buyer. So it's just like I already know the going rate for a lot of this stuff. And if I do know the going rate, I'm gonna try to get the best rate I can get. I'm not just gonna bite down on the first thing. So that's basically it. Chime down below. Is sneaker events for sneakerheads. Would you go to a sneaker event to actually buy sneakers? Y'all know that sound kind of crazy. Maybe y'all might be different. Maybe y'all might go. Maybe you just might need to see it. Maybe you got something to trade. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe y'all might come in there and somebody might trade y'all and you might get a discount on a sneaker versus paying whatever you would have paid on StockX. StockX don't let you trade. GOAT I don't think GOAT let you trade neither. I don't think any app for that matter really. I think, what's the name probably might let you trade. What's that one app? Let me look on my phone. But I know my time ticking, but I don't know if Grail let you trade. But yeah, so maybe that might be the only / kind of beneficial thing as a sneakerhead going to a sneaker event. You can trade and pay a little bit less or a lot less, which you can make deals that you can't make on StockX or GOAT. With StockX or GOAT, you gotta just buy it straight out and that be it. If for example, if I didn't want the semi-frozen colorway and I want the white zebra colorway, I would have to sell these. Okay, sell these. Wait till they do all they check and all that stuff, which probably take 10 days or something like that. Get the money, then okay, see how much I can make or whatever. How it depends on if the price went up on semi-frozen or whatever. I know the white and black ones are already starting to go up. They probably at 300 right now, so it's like, okay, let's see how I can get this. Okay, put a few dollars with the, as versus just going in sneaker con or sneaker event. Hey y'all, you know what I mean? I throw, this and that, $50 on top of the, you give me the Yebras, we could trade right now, these semi-frozen, blah, 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 size 10, da-da-da. You know what I mean? So that might be the only kind of beneficial thing. But rate, comment, and subscribe. I don't want to be too long though, man. Peace.